Hello everyone, welcome to game 3 in the series between me and Daut. This time I'm the one with the French, so felt a bit lame, but it had to be done. It's a bit loud, isn't it? We played, we already played English twice. He already used up his French. I was a bit surprised that he picked this map, because I think it's a bit boomy. Can lower it even further. This should be good. This is like a campy boomy map, so I thought, alright, that should probably be good for me if I play French. The reason that I'm macroing my fills like this is because I want to go for a wheelbarrow. I think it boosts your eco quite nicely when you're just in your base safely building. So yeah, this all works out pretty nicely. And I built the mill at the berries, so I might use it later. So this was a pretty intense game in a way that the winner of this game would get $500, which, you know, that's a reasonable amount of money. And it was also like, it was being casted for like 9k viewers. So you have to imagine there were a little bit of nerves here. I'm not the kind of person to get overly nervous, but I still felt some. And like I mentioned in my second video, is that I was pretty happy about still having French available. Yeah, they're, in my opinion, they're just the strongest civ. So the game plan is basically start with wheelbarrow, try to get a second TC for like a very nice French boom, and then probably go full knights, because knights are pretty good. Yeah, so I'm playing against Holy Roman Empire. I didn't really know what the Civ did at the time. Well, I still don't really know. But I just figured I can probably just make knights and be fine. Oh, I failed my own trick. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get onto wood and stone. Only have enough food left to produce fills and that's it. I guess I have a little more food than that, but most of them are off of food by now. And with the wheelbarrow, these 5 fills, they're just gonna drop off 15, so 75 4 times, which is pretty nice. So I watched the VOD back later on this game. 9k viewers is a lot. Like, there was a lot of chatting and a lot of support, which was really great. So anyone out there that was rooting for me during the series, thanks a lot. I really enjoy that stuff. So I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure what he was gonna do. I don't really know his civ either. So I figured, let's just be safe and make the walls. It delays my TC by a little bit from having these 2 vills idle and missing some wood, but you don't want to like not wall and then die to something, so So I scout the stone. Now I'm sure that he's also going for a second TC. I think it's always great to just have your scout check either the stone mine or the gold mine, then you instantly know what they're up to. So those vills on the hunt, I figured I will have the winning time to make the TC before they get full. So I didn't make a mill, I just click on the hunt and then I was hoping that I would get the wood in time. And you see that the vill's coming in, so it worked out perfect. Yeah, I like to just click past the wall to be sure that they're finished. You really don't want to lose a game like this because there's a hole in the wall or some bullshit like that. I'm not too sure about the hunting upgrade. I only have the one hunt in base, and that's probably all the hunting I'm gonna do. So, I don't think... it's probably not good to get it. So I accidentally have that vill there, which is nice. And my scouter is actually in his walls, which is where I want him to be. Then I can see what he's up to. Like if he walls in completely, and I think by now he completely did, I much prefer to be inside the walls than outside, so at least I can get a clue what's going on. So I'm just clicking on all the eco upgrades, spamming from 2TC. And with friends, that's basically 2.4 TC with the fill producing bonus. And I will just slowly macro towards aging up. So I see him go back on stone, so I figured he's probably going 3 TC. Which I was pretty happy to see, because it means that I get a lot of tempo on him. Yeah, he stole my sheep. So yeah, just keeping veil production going, trying to get to where the date up. Probably a little bit too much on gold, but they're next to a wood line, which is nice, so I can just change them over. Okay, and I do. So I noticed that I had too much gold, so I might as well get an upgrade already. And I'm also going to use my gold villagers, because that's the resource that I have too much of. Yeah, so I see him drop his 30C. Like I said, that should mean that I have a lot of tempo on him. So I can maybe take some map control or something. So he's making some bikes, which I thought it was nice. I didn't see him H's yet, so I figured perhaps it's delaying his H up. Yeah, and like I said, I don't have a second hunt, so I don't think I should have gotten the hunting upgrade, but it's not the biggest deal. But yeah, remember to change the wonder to, in my opinion, gold. Sometimes stone, but usually gold. Like in the late game, you can just randomly get a bunch of gold from it. Can really help you out. I lose my scout, but it's not the biggest deal. I know that he is on 3TC, so I have the information that I want. Try to get some monks going to pick up the relics and the sacred sites.
Advertance tout le monde. Advertance tout le monde. Giovanni Bastir.
So yeah, it's a really passive game, which was to be expected on this map. He knows I'm making knights, but it's like not a surprise, right? Like, I'm playing French, of course I'm gonna make knights. So he doesn't have that much info. Oh, I think there's a really funny moment coming up. It was especially on stream, it was really funny when I saw it back later. So I have these knights. Oh, I guess it comes up later. I'll mention it when it happens. So I know I can take this fight against the knights, against the pikes, because I have the counter unit. So I just make sure that whoever gets low leaves, so they can regenerate back and yeah, take 0 losses. I am housed for a little bit. I've noticed that throughout my games that I always get housed, so I need to make houses earlier than I do. I really need to remember that. Okay, so I right click the wall and then I look away. And this was a really phony moment at the stream because they actually were watching that. And then I looked back and they're inside this wall and I was so confused. So what happened is that above this wall there's a part that he didn't wall, that little cliff, but I have never noticed it. Like during this game I'd never figured out why the hell my units were all of a sudden inside his walls instead of outside. So that was pretty funny. So yeah, I'm just trying to get sacred sites, get relics. I'm on 30C with France. They have great unit tonight. So I was feeling pretty content. My game plan was to just mine some stone to get keeps on the sacred sites and go for the sacred site victory. I wasn't too confident in my ability to win games in a normal way, so I figured it might be good.
Alarson, reste tous au vostre service. Aime besoin.
Advertence, tout le monde. Lors de...
Sommes on si comme vos voldrez. Alarson, chevalier.
But
Reste tout le monde.
Reste tous.
yeah, there are 3 sacred sites, and I didn't notice. I didn't remember playing this map before. And eventually I notice on the top left it says 2 out of 3. So only then I realized, like, oh damn, there's a third one. Which delayed my timer a little bit. Yeah, it's also the reason that I have a scout in queue. Or do I? Maybe I do it later. I'm trying to just get some kills and get out. Like, whoever gets low can leave. Like that. This is just the strength of the knights. Pretty ridiculous that I'm fighting the counter units, but I'm still winning so handily. But it is what it is. He played friends in game 1 and now I have them, so it's not my fault. So my knights are all pretty low. I figured I would just get out of there and heal up. I could have continued to put pressure, but I like the spot that I'm in anyway, so I didn't want to take any risk. I like pushing in. I sent that monk to the top because I figured the third sacred site is probably there. And by me cleaning up his army, at least I'm sure that he has to invest resources in remassing, so I was content just taking these trades from time to time. So I finally find the third one. And my ego is kind of getting out of control. But his ego is probably 2, since he's on 3 TC. So I'm finally getting the third one, and that will start the 10-minute timer, which was really the main way I was planning to win. I gotta keep on every side. So in these fights I like to just charge in sometimes and then back off again. Try to get some free kills with your charge. I could probably win this fight, but I should take some losses if I take it. So we're kind of just having a dance back and forth. This is when I realized that I have a ton of units in queue. And yeah, I cancel it and I can just go Imperial. I haven't been Imperial often yet, so I wasn't really sure what each of the options were. So right now I just wanna wait to get my Imperial upgrades. They're massive, especially the 35% HP one. Yeah, there's just a lot of big upgrades when you hit Imperial. So I don't plan on fighting here. I'm just kind of keeping him interested and then catching up reinforcements for free. So I get the try to get the attack as soon as I can.
Je pars pour Kirimoué.
Le chant nos chevaliers, envoie pour la gloire. Nous attendons un commandement. Ce sera pour vos obéir. Reste, chevalier, honneur.
Yeah, so I quickly checked the guild hall. There's currently 3,000 gold in it. So that's building up nicely. And I'm just trying to keep him interested. But the only thing I really want to do is get my Imperial attack. So I want to get that Imperial attack as well. And I'm just gonna stall as long as I can until I get the upgrades. Which is a thing I learned to do in Age of Empires 3.
Je me mets en l'avouer.
Juste envoie nos saint soit-il fait. Mon sang bouillonne.
Assez.
Reste saint s'il souhaite. Nos chevaliers,
So I don't want him to leave. I want to fight him as soon as I get the upgrade.
juste reste envoie vers la victoire.
Présuit. Advertant. Si fait j'incontinent.
Le chant reste envoie, chevalier. Chevalier, honneur.
So this is all just back and forth until I get the upgrade, and you can see me open up the stable to see what the situation is, like what the status is.
J'attends vos advertants. Bien. Reste.
This is when I know it's really close, so this is when I'm down to take the fight. Now they're upgraded.
Avez-vous comme tout? Allons sans atermoyer.
Point de repos. Oyez tout. Bien, bien, je le vais faire. Je prends. Allons.
It's a little bit of a build transition.
Trestus écoute les ordonnances. Un os.
So yeah, I'm just spamming full knights and winning the fight, so it's pretty ridiculous.
Si le percus est notre cause, chevalier.
Avez-vous comment tirer où vous voudrez?
Le chant reste, ce soit-il fait. Un commandement, ce sera pour moi.
J'attends ma besogne.
Nous actons juste et notre cause, ce sera pour moi. Honneur.
I have a very long knight queue, I should really make some more stables.
Nous avons un port. Allez. Ce sera moult.
I don't think I do, but I should.
Bien, Trestus. J'attends ma will. Gilet bas contre.
So, in case you are not aware about the guild hall, you can collect it and then you get... So for it, right now it's building up gold for me, and I can click on collect and then you get the gold, what's in there. But it works in an interest kind of way, so the more there's in there, the more interest you're building up. So you want to not collect too often,
Oyez tout. Nous avons un port.
and I think the best way is to just have it really build up for a long time. And then all of a sudden you can get like 6k gold or something. It's also the reason that I'm getting off of gold now.
Oyez tous. Voici les commandements.
Reste souple, le chant nous envoie vers la victoire.
Présuit. Trestus à vos ordres.
As I say that, I get back on gold.
Reste souple pour la bataille.
Advertance.
So I'm just spamming keeps at the sacred sites, and meanwhile keeping him busy with the knights.
J'attends ma Trestus. Bien, bien, je le vais faire.
And I think my army's big enough to try to kill him, but I just didn't feel it was necessary. I just was just looking at the timers, like alright, 4 more minutes. I have boiling oil in the keeps, boiling oil, which is an insane upgrade.
Assez, je suis fier.
It really destroys the units, like it hits them all at once. So, like these guys are all burned to like 1 HP.
J'attends ma besogne. Oyez tout. Allons, sans atermoyer.
Yeah, just spamming keeps.
Assignez-nous bien.
Nous attendons, chevalier, on voit pour la gloire. Juste envoie.
Qu'attendez-vous de moi?
Advertant. Oui, j'ai bien compris.
Reste juste, c'est un honneur.
Point de.
Avez-vous?
Oyez tous. Voici les commandements. Ce sera.
Yeah, you get boiling oil in the keep.
J'attends ma...
Trestus.
So I figured, alright, maybe it's time to mix units, so I dropped some siege workshops as well.
Envoie, chevalier. Chevalier, reste souple.
Reste votre plaisir est ordonnance. Je prends cure de ce manuel.
I make a market so I can buy some stone and get even more keeps.
Nous avons
Nous attendons juste, cavalier.
And those fights for knights are just insane.
Reste sous.
préçu. Advertant, je m'attise d'Estromine.
Chevalier, en ordre. Juste et nostre. Chevalier, envoie.
Manon, prêt pour la besogne. Oyez tous, voici les commandes.
Reste à vos ordres, je suis.
Le champ a lancé.
So I just dropped 2 keeps there as well, just to be safe. So I'm sitting on like 9 keeps, I
Bien,
think.
bien, je le vais faire.
Nous envoyez vers la victoire. Envoyez, chevalier. Le centre sera sac. Ouais, oh non. Le champ nous attend. Reste sous pour la bataille. Juste.
Qu'attendez-vous de
Advertance. Voici les commandements.
Juste et notre tour. Nous attendons vos commandements.
Trestou, bien. Restons à moi.
So this is, I think this is where I collect the gold, so I can buy some stone and drop a new castle.
Les engins de... Oui, là-bas.
Le champ nous attend.
Oyez tous. Allons, sans interroger. À vos ordres.
Yeah, so that's not a thing. But yeah, my knights are just destroying. Yeah, you see I get 7k gold. It's pretty crazy. As though France doesn't get enough stuff already.
Engins de... Les engins se meuvent.
Nous attendons vos commandements.
Manon, exploitons l'ouvrage. Vive la continent.
Je ferai votre commandement.
Engins de ciel.
Je ferai mon féal des...
J'attends vos.
Voyez tout.
1 minute to go. And I knew it was over for quite a long time. I was pretty confident that I was winning.
Tout est en... Les engins se meuvent. Les engins de ciel sont prêts. Engins, c'est l'heure de trêve.
Le champ nous s'accassine juste.
Les engins.
Manon, bien. Restons l'enjoué.
Nous attendons vos commandements. Juste et notre tour.
À vos ordres, je suis. Je prends que...
Engrenelle prêt. Quel commandement? Tout est advis pour votre engin. Engin de ciel. Ainsi soit-il.
Reste sous pour la bataille.
And this is where I kind of... I think this is where I kind of just was in my chill mode. Like, I was just checking the minimap to make sure nothing was happening.
Féal destrier.
Tout est en... Ainsi sera fait. Engins de ciel. Ça va.
So yeah, that was my series against Daut. So, in my own opinion, I would say if people are roughly similar skill level, and I suppose Daut and me at the time were roughly similar skill level, I think that with the current balance state, France is pretty much a free win. So he got the free win in game 1, and I got it here. I don't think I did anything impressive in this game. I just boomed, made knights, and I won. Like a one unit composition like that should really not be able to win games. So in terms of gameplay, it's not something to be particularly proud of. But yeah, that's just the nature of the game sometimes. I think the series came down to game 2, which was the game without any French play. Yeah, you can check the other video if you haven't seen it yet. I think that was the series decider. And yeah, I was really excited to win this game. It was super fun, like I said, to win in front of like 9k viewers. That was crazy. So it's been a fun experience, and I hope to participate in more tournaments in the future. That's it for now, and take care.